Breckenridge collects more than $2 million in 2 years of paid on-street parking. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, enough cars to move all of Fort Collins drove through Summit County on I-70 for President's Day weekend. More than 174,000 vehicles passed through the tunnels in 4 days, beginning last Friday, when traffic hit a one-day high of 50,700 vehicles. That's 11,000 more people than the daily average for February, but the 4-day total is 3,000 cars short of the holiday record set in 2017. It's been 2 full years of paid on-street parking in Breck, and the town has collected $2.15 million between meters and parking lots. The town's biggest cash cow is the F-Lot, collecting $222,000 between November and April last ski season. That's an average of $37,000 per month, an increase of 31%. Breck also collected $124,000 for seasonal permits last year, like those at the Riverwalk Center. That revenue has dipped slightly in 2 seasons, from a high of $130,000 in 2016. Totals do not include this ski season. The Hollywood Farmers, winners of last year's Tri-County Battle of the Bands, make their Austin debut next month at one of more than 100 showcases for the South by Southwest Music Festival. Bassist Oriole.
We're real stoked to be representing our mountain music community down there at one of the most recognizable music festivals in the world.
The band gets just 30 minutes on stage, and it won't be cheap between travel expenses and paying the festival to play there. Oriole admits he had some reservations about festival crowds.
South by Southwest is, in short, a logistical nightmare.
But exposure is worth the headache. They play March 12th at Cheers Shot Bar on 6th Street, the heart of town.
It's not going to be cheap, but it's something that we have to do. I was born to rock. Steve was born to rock. This is just something that we have to do. I don't know why, but we have to.
The Hollywood Farmers recorded a new album this winter. See their website for the album and t-shirts supporting their trip to Austin. Every year, 300,000 youth athletes suffer a traumatic brain injury, or TBI, and head injuries are the leading trauma at ski clinics. This week, in Krystal 93's Winter TBI Series, concussion protocol has come a long way in just a decade. At Team Summit, a baseline test is standard for all athletes before the season begins. Rachel with Vail Summit Orthopedics explains.
Impact Test is a computer-based concussion test program, and it gives us a symptom score, it tests their reaction time, and how well they can read and follow directions.
That baseline score helps doctors assess the severity of a head injury, kid by kid, case by case.
If you've seen one concussion, you've seen one concussion.
As they say at VSO,
we know there are some normalized things that we expect, and predictably we will treat them, but every kid is different, every concussion is different.
Tune in again next Tuesday for the next installment in our Winter TBI series on Krystal 93. In sports, all Colorado teams are off tonight. The Avalanche are back tomorrow for the Jets. The Nuggets play again Friday for the Mavericks. In World Cup ski racing news, Michaela Schifrin won yet again today at a dual slalom city event in Stockholm. She squeaked into the final by 1/100th of a second. Men and women are off until later this week in Bulgaria and Switzerland. And in local sports, brought to you by Deepwater Mountain Inc., Summit High basketball and ice hockey are finished for the season. Those teams wrapped up over the weekend. Alpine ski season concludes this Thursday and Friday with the state meet at Purgatory. State Nordic races are Friday and Saturday in Durango. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.